Hello, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about something that has always fascinated people throughout history: forbidden love affairs of historical figures. We often hear stories of love affairs that are not supposed to happen, but they still do. Some of these stories involve famous historical figures who defied norms, expectations, and sometimes even laws to pursue their romantic interests. So, let's take a closer look at some of the most famous forbidden love affairs in history. Number 1. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Let's start with one of the most famous love stories of all time, the affair between Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt, and Mark Antony, one of the most powerful men in Rome. This love affair was not only forbidden but also had political consequences. The two fell in love when Antony met Cleopatra during his visit to Egypt, and they soon became inseparable. Antony even gave up his duties in Rome to be with her. Their relationship was considered scandalous in Rome because Antony was married to Octavia, the sister of his political rival, Octavian. Antony's affair with Cleopatra was seen as a betrayal of not only his wife but also of Rome itself. In 32 BC, Octavian declared war on Antony and Cleopatra, leading to their eventual defeat and suicide. Number 2. Henry Roman VIII and Anne Boleyn. King Henry Roman VIII of England's marriage to Catherine of Aragon was a political alliance that did not produce a male heir. Henry fell in love with Anne Boleyn, a courtier in Catherine's household. However, Henry was still married to Catherine, and divorce was not an option as it was against the laws of the Catholic Church. Henry broke away from the Catholic Church and declared himself the head of the Church of England, which allowed him to annul his marriage to Catherine and marry Anne. Their relationship was tumultuous, and Anne failed to produce a male heir, leading to her eventual execution on charges of adultery, treason, and incest. Henry went on to marry 4 more times, each marriage causing its own set of scandals and controversies. Number 3. Napoleon Bonaparte and Josephine de Beauharnais. Napoleon Bonaparte was one of the most powerful men in Europe, but he fell in love with a woman who was considered beneath his station, Josephine de Beauharnais, a widow with 2 children. Napoleon's family was opposed to the match, and Josephine was also reluctant to marry Napoleon. Nevertheless, they married in 1796. Their relationship was passionate, but also tumultuous. Josephine's infidelities caused strain in their marriage, and Napoleon's ambition often put their relationship on the back burner. Eventually, Napoleon divorced Josephine in 1810, partly because of her inability to produce a male heir. He remarried. His relationship with Josephine remained a subject of fascination, but speculation. Number 4. Queen Victoria and John Brown. Queen Victoria of England was known for her devotion to her husband, Prince Albert, who died in 1861. However, she developed a close relationship with John Brown, a Scottish servant who became her personal attendant. Their relationship was seen as scandalous, and rumors of an affair circulated. Queen Victoria denied any impropriety, but their relationship was a source of fascination for the public and the press. After Brown's death in 1883, Queen Victoria had a monument erected in his honor, and she wore mourning clothes for the rest of her life. The true nature of their relationship remains a subject of speculation, but their closeness was undeniable. Number 5. Oscar Wilde and Lord Alfred Douglas. Oscar Wilde was a famous writer and playwright in the late 19th century, known for his wit, intelligence, and flamboyant lifestyle. He fell in love with Lord Alfred Douglas, a young aristocrat, and the two began a relationship that was considered scandalous at the time. Homosexuality was illegal in England, and their relationship was frowned upon by society. Their relationship was tumultuous, and Lord Alfred's father, the Marquess of Queensberry, was openly hostile to Wilde. Queensberry's harassment eventually led to Wilde's arrest and imprisonment for homosexuality. Wilde's relationship with Lord Alfred was a source of controversy and speculation throughout his life, and it has been the subject of numerous books, plays, and films. Forbidden love affairs have always captivated people throughout history, whether they involve famous historical figures or ordinary people. These relationships often defy societal norms, expectations, and even laws, but they still happen. While some of these relationships end in tragedy, others endure and become enduring symbols of love and passion. Thank you for watching our video today. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments below.